Cashew butter raspberry chunk cookies.
Action.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Eliyah here. Really excited. And then you fucked that up. The date is in May 5th, 2026. And I got a lot to tell you guys about. Hi everybody, my name is Eliyah and this is Sofia. You can't see her, but she's behind the camera. Yeah, this is Sofia. And welcome to our our unnamed cooking show.
Oh yeah, we need to go.
We gotta name it. We gotta name it. By the end of the today, we'll have a name for it, I think. You're gonna be joining me, Eliyah, and her, Sofia, in the kitchen, cooking, talking, crying, laughing, chatting, hanging, texting, calling. Today what we're gonna be making is cashew butter raspberry chunk cookies. Cashew butter raspberry chunk cookies! I had an epiphany in a dream last night about these cookies, and I've decided it's time that we make it. So when we do this together, a lot of this is really coming off the dome, as they say, okay? I'm going in a little bit blind. I've got like 30 recipes lined up, and I'm not gonna follow any of them. So that's how we're gonna do that kind of thing today. So I gotta do a cup and a half. I don't think you put baking powder in cookies because they don't need to rise. Baking powder is like for rising. Okay, so Sophia, do you guys use grams or cups in
Grams.
Grams.
I have no idea what cup is.
It is so stupid. Like cups is like a dumb measurement.
Right.
Like everyone has a different measurement for a cup. You know, it's like, I will say like feet as well. I love the concept, but in practice, it's like everybody has different sized feet, you know? So how can I measure your height by my feet? Oh, this recipe does call for baking soda. Okay, that makes sense.
Do we have that?
Yeah, of course, please. What am I, an amateur? A little bit of salt. Now I put the dry ingredients in here, which is flour, baking soda. Like usually when you bake, you separate the dry ingredients from the wet ingredients. That's 140. I think I could do more. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I'm getting a little loose with it, okay? So the wet ingredients in this case is gonna be like eggs, butter. God, what else is what? I don't know. This is a pretty snotty recipe, so if you're not into that, I wouldn't watch this personally. I'm gonna go preheat the oven. 180. And now we're gonna see what the repercussions are. So now anyone knows that you have to beat the sugar. I think that's, I don't know, enough sugar? Maybe a little more. A little more sugar feels right. Yeah, they say baking is a science, and I was always I got pretty good grades in science class. I had at the time a boyfriend, and he was doing a good chunk of my physics homework for me. And I think that if he hadn't done it for me, I don't want to say that I would have failed. I don't think I would have failed. I would have gotten it done, but I don't think I would have been done as well as I did.
I was always I got pretty good grades.
I don't know.
Is it all?
Oh! No, it's not. I bought it recently. That was definitely not what I was supposed to do, but that's okay. Well, that's going to be our vanilla. And now we're going to do a classic situation where I use the beater. So if you don't want anything loud, close your ears, babies. Ah! Oh my God. That was a mistake, Sophia. Well, can I stop babbling a little bit? Well, I think that went really well. And I'm just gonna really quickly, I don't know. I feel like we can still use it. I just cleaned the counter, so I think doing this. I had a science teacher for two of my science courses when I was in high school, and her name was Miss Piper. Shout out to Miss Piper. And when we were seniors, like our last year at school, she told a class of other students, like I was not in this class, she told them Eliyah can talk to a warm rock. My freshman year biology teacher also told my mom in like a parent-teacher conference, she told her that I could talk to a potted plant. Yeah. Okay, so Sophia and I have been living together since February, but really since March. 2 months.
Oh my God.
2 months and a half.
Doesn't feel like we live longer.
It feels long. Feels like we've been living together all of our lives. The way that we like found each other was there's like an app called WG gesucht where you can find roommates. Like either you can post being like, I'm like looking for someone. Honestly, that would be so funny if somebody posted being like, I don't have an apartment, but I'm looking for a boyfriend.
Should you try it?
Yeah, like you could like post it and be like, I am not looking for anyone to move in now, but if you are willing to date me, this is the apartment we could end up in. And then you go tour their apartment and then you get to decide if you want to date them.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really
Based on the apartment.
Yeah, based on the apartment. Yesterday when I was babysitting, what were we looking at? Maybe like strawberries or something. And one of the kids was like, strawberries are a nut. And I was like, what? How does that make any sense? And I didn't want to like fight with them. I don't want to like yell at an 8-year-old and be like, no, they're not. Strawberries aren't nuts, idiot. But like, what do you mean strawberries are nuts? Anyways, I've been meaning to Google search that, but I keep forgetting. I was gonna wait for somebody to reach out to me. Reach out to me at hotbodystrawberrynuts@gmail.com. I had this roommate and he would always wear underwear around and like I said, tighty whities, and he would never buy, and he wouldn't buy toilet paper. And the thing is, I was only living there for a month. So I was like, it seems kind of very like, I think we ran out of underwear. Bleep! I think we ran out of toilet paper like maybe halfway through my stay. But also, I was constantly at my cousin's.
Ah.
Yes, like I was always at my cousin's because he was really weird. And I was honestly afraid that he was going to assault me. He was not that weird. I'm just really, honestly, I think I was paranoid. This is the level of paranoid I am. Yes, I lived with a man, but I carried my taser on me at all times of day in the house.
Do you have a taser?
I don't think they're legal in Germany. But here's the thing. Would you rather that you get in trouble for having a taser, or would you rather be outside and be assaulted? I would rather be in trouble for having a taser. It's turning pink. So there was a guy who was looking for a roommate, and everything was listed in German, so I didn't really understand what he was asking me at first. But then once we started texting in English, he tells me, hey, I'm a submissive. So would you be okay with doing tasks related to that? Doing tasks, I don't know if that's the right wording, but he definitely asked me to do something. But listen, I'm an open-minded girl, and I was like, it's a 400 euro a month apartment. Let's see. He starts sending me what he wants me to do. It's like sit on his face while I'm watching TV, use him as a footstool, lock him in the basement. Oh my God, he said locking in the basement for prolonged periods. And, listen, once again, I'm an open-minded girl. I was like, I thought he had another female roommate. I was like, how often do you do this with your other roommate? Finally, it comes out he has no other roommate. He just kind of wants to start up on this. So that was kind of when I had to leave him on it. But, he's asking me, what are you interested in? And I'm like, yeah, honestly, I think what I'm looking for more than anything else is an apartment. So I didn't end up living with him, but we're still in contact, we still get coffee from time to time. Yeah, so we're mixing up some raspberries now because I have this vision of making kind of a raspberry type glaze on the cookies. So, listen, we're gonna see how that works. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I'm wearing this apron. If you have any good aprons, give them to me. I actually don't know where I got this. I think I got it from a thrift store somewhere in the US, but I don't know where. And you can see it has all sorts of cool things on it, like a wine glass. Maybe it's an alcohol thing. Well, this is obviously not alcohol, but I don't know what this is. A bomb? I don't think it's a bong. Maybe it's a lamp. Bong lamp? I just can't be serious. This is something I've always struggled with. Sophia, tell us about your childhood. Actually, this is probably the stupidest thing I ever bought. Because it does not keep my hair protected at all.
I know.
That's just I'm taking this off. No more of this. My hands are so hot. Ow! Ooh, look at those. Okay, let's put another batch in. And let's not set a timer again because who cares? Second batch is going in. Okay, wow.
Beautiful. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. They're kind of thin. Are they cooked? I'm wondering, I put one egg in.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
"There's
only one."
egg. What's one egg
Yeah,
in
but
it?"
that's because like I'm vegan and you're
Yeah,
not.
exactly. We had to keep it as vegan as we could. That's
Yeah.
why there's butter and milk. So my idea is that I want to make like a raspberry sauce.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm gonna crush some freeze dried raspberries. I don't even understand what freeze dried is. Like, I guess I understand the idea that they're dried. I would imagine on like professional cooking shows, like if you're on a professional cooking show, who cleans up afterwards? I mean, we could get a cleaning crew in here. Let's get a cleaning crew in here stat, and let's have that on the house. Now, I think that if there's one task that I could give up in life, it'd be taking out the trash. Oven.
Oh, pretty cookies. Pretty.
Oh, I need to put this
Oh my
down.
god, oh my god. Ah, just put it there.
And this is what I'm talking about when I say these aren't actually heat protective.
Exactly, what the heck? And how
Let's
much
move on.
how much did you pay for the rat?
I don't want to talk about it.
How much was it? How much was the rat?
It's like 18 euros.
Can you do it?
I think it was like 18 euros.
I have to say it's worth it just because it's cute. I mean, look at him. He's so perfect.
What's his name?
Benjamin. Slow motion. So these are the cookies. Glagina. Added these little frozen raspberries to the top just to give them that extra wow factor. Now here's the thing. I made this like syrup. Ooh, ASMR. I made this syrup because I wanted like an icing. But when we put it on a couple of the cookies were really soggy afterwards. Who's shocked? I mean, I was. So you see, we got a little bit of that good, we got that crust. We got that great shimmery redness. And now we're gonna try it. I think pretty good. I don't know if I had to rate it out of 10. I don't know what I would give it. Let me try it with no sauce. I think it's a good cookie. Like, I think it's different. Like us. Like a couple of girls. Just trying to get around the world together. Sophia, what would you rate it?
I would probably give it
And speak carefully because you didn't do 1 inch of the cooking.
I would give it like 2.
Listen, maybe we'll come back next edition with a maybe we gotta make a cocktail along with it with our baked good. So, and now our cocktail to go along with this is gonna be a martini, extra dirty, 30 olives. Yeah, so I honestly think that this is a pretty good one, and if you were to try it at home, my ultimate thing is should you make this at home? That was my boogers. Next episode, we're gonna have DJ Khaled. Next episode, special guest, DJ Khaled. We're really excited to have him on the show. Finally, we've been waiting 1 week. Next week, we're gonna try something. I can't decide if we're gonna try something easier or harder next week. But let's just say that I think everyone's gonna be really excited regardless of what we do next week. So thanks for tuning in. We're just going to leave you with our question of the week for you to think about. Our question of the week this week is mushy banana or pudding. So vote down below and yeah. Just let us know what you're thinking. If you're ever feeling down and you need to come share someone, please reach out to me through my DMs because I'm always available for one-on-one counseling. Cashew butter raspberry chunk cookies.